Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hub2Connect Business Insights. Today we have a very special episode for you because my guest today is a very special guest and is a very dear guest to me. The person I'm introducing you today is an Arabist, Turkologist, yes, Turkologist, artist, diplomatic, a mother. I mean, you will find everything, or just all in one, all in one person. So let us all welcome Sanita Lisica.
Thank you, Walid. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of Hub2Connect podcast. I'm so happy that I'm here today. Actually, it was like 2.5 hours to come to Ras Al Khaimah to have a podcast.
Definitely, yes, I know.
For me, no problem. It's not a problem. Actually, I like to drive.
Thank you very much for coming. I know you like to drive through the desert all the time. You like when
yes.
You are a desert person anyways. But who would ever say that, yeah? And who would ever imagine that you are a desert person?
Oh, actually, I just, I was born in the, I can say, like a little fox in the forest. This is not always as we think that will be. The life is not like we imagine to see ourselves in the future. Actually, all my life I saw my, the life before I started to learn Arabic language. I wanted to be a doctor, scientist, because really I don't know how to say, but I loved biology, chemistry. You know, I was always going for the competitions, and really I said the science is my life. I will be a doctor, nothing else. But one day we visited one person in the hospital just before entering to the admission time for the university. So we visited the person in the hospital, and when I entered the hospital, I saw how to say tired people, the smell of the hospital, the color of their skin, sick people. I said, I felt so bad. I said, no, I cannot be doctor.
Oh my God.
No, I cannot be doctor. I cannot. I just ran away from the hospital, and I said, no, never in my life I cannot be doctor. I feel I'm so, how to say, I'm not strong to be a doctor.
And at that time you said bye-bye to science, yeah?
And then I don't know. You know, I just came because all my life I wanted to be a doctor. So I wanted to study medicine, you know, and to be a doctor. This is just I wanted. And then I came home and I said I will not study medicine. My parents told me, why? What happened? I said, no, I cannot. I'm not strong. What you will study? I said, I don't know. I will study something another, maybe biology, maybe chemistry, but not to be a doctor.
You don't want to be a doctor, yeah.
Then I was sitting with my friends, colleagues at the school, and they were talking what they will study, where they will study. And one of them said, I will study Arabic in Sarajevo. Actually, we were surprised. We said, wow, so Arabic, why Arabic? She said, my nephew is studying in Sarajevo Arabic, but she said it's so difficult. I said, yeah, this is for me, because I
love challenges.
I love challenges. I love difficult things. So I said, this is for me. I will study Arabic. So I came home. I said to my parents, I'm going to Sarajevo to study Arabic. They said, why? How come?
From a doctor from science to Arabic language. Oh my God.
Something, you know, that actually yes, we are from a Muslim family, and we were reading Quran, but we cannot speak, you know. I cannot read Quran in Arabic, you know. We are just in translation, you know, in transliteration and as a translator. So I don't know Arabic, actually. You know, it's something I don't know.
I have to stop you there before we go further.
Okay.
Tell me something in Arabic now.
شو بقول لك؟
And that is Khaliji even. You're talking Khaliji. Oh my God.
بعدين دخلت رحت سراييفو، بدأت أدرس في الجامعة
Oh my
اللغة
God.
العربية واللغة التركية ولغة لغة فارسية.
Who would imagine a blonde girl talking Arabic that way, yeah?
But actually, you know, before when they told me at the university, I can study Arabic, Turkish, and Farsi as Oriental studies. But I don't know why. I just wanted to study Arabic, and maybe German, because I was studying German in the school 8 years. My German is pretty good, you know, because
So
8
German,
years.
wow.
8 years, and I loved it. You know, I don't know how, but I feel German language is connected to logic, to mathematics. I don't know.
Okay.
I see it like this. You know,
Okay.
like it's connected to science.
Yes, because you're an artist, you see it like this. For me, when
But
I
you
see
know,
German language, it's so.
No,
Oh my
you
God.
know, it's just like this. You know, I don't know how, but for me, the German language is, you know, it's easy.
I feel that it's a very hard language.
I don't know. Maybe I loved it. I loved it. You know, maybe it's something from genetics. You know,
Yeah.
that we can learn languages very fast. So then I started to study Arabic. Actually, Germany that time, I wanted to study German language, but they said it's a little bit difficult to enter. They had, I think, only 5 students they can include it to the studies that year, so I couldn't really. I said, okay, أتوكل على الله. I will study Arabic, Turkish, and Farsi.
3 languages.
So 3 languages, yes. I was a little bit afraid. Not because of the Arabic, but because
Something new
because of 3 languages. You know, I said, how I will study
everything, yeah.
Turkish, how I will study Farsi. This is too much. How all this will, how I will put everything to my head. So, but subhanallah, it's something. You know, when you love something, it was a challenge for me. You know, I don't know how to say Vod, you know, they were laughing in the university when I say Vod.
You know perfectly. Say
You
that.
know, but you know, it's they were laughing because mostly the students in the university, they were studied the Arabic language in religious madrasa,
Okay.
religious schools. So they entered to study Arabic and with the knowledge before. So I did previous knowledge, but I hadn't that previous knowledge actually. So I was absolutely new. And after
And you started studying Arabic language,
Alif,
not knowing
from
any
Alif.
from
Yeah,
Alif.
from
Wow.
Alif. I didn't know to write. I didn't know to speak. I didn't know how to say, you know, غين عين or these, you know, you know, everything.
And you don't have any Arabic blood in your family.
No, maybe
Wow.
some genat or genes. I have. I always say, you know, I'm laughing now when I say because that Arabic language brought me, you know, it's changed my life actually. You know, the way of my life. The root of my life. So I wanted to be something, and the Arabic language actually this is just,
And you became something.
this is from
totally.
Allah.
Yeah.
You know, brought me another way. So I used to say that maybe somebody from our roots, maybe some of our roots are from Africa, maybe Egypt or Sudan. I'm not sure, because when I see some of members of our family,
Yeah.
they are a little bit, you know, their skin is a little bit different than our, and hair, and you know, lips, and and I always say I'm sure 100% that someone was from our family, from roots, grandfather.
But you're
was
blonde
from-
and white.
No, these are new genes.
Okay.
My mom is white. She's white, you know, white.
And your father
and
is
father,
white.
but mother's mother, my grandma, Allah yarhamha, she was a little bit, I think that she was she was from her side. There was someone from
Some Arab
world,
blood,
yeah,
definitely.
yeah. But I cannot say that this is why I'm studying Arabic. I was studying Arabic, maybe this is just because Allah wanted to do, because Allah knows everything what is best for us. Sometimes عسى أن تكرهوا شيئا وهو شر هو خير لكم
خير لكم
عسى أن
وعسى
تحبوا شيئا وهو شر لكم.
Exactly.
So Allah knows the best.
Okay. What about the other languages?
Turkish.
Yes, Turkish, Farsi.
Sen Türkçe biliyor musun?
Wow. Okay, can you tell my audience?
Türkçeyle mi konuşmak istiyorsun?
Evet.
Tamam
Evet,
o zaman
evet.
olur.
I just know to say evet.
Olur.
I watch a lot
Benim
of...
için hiç problem yok. Problem değil.
Now I think even my audience don't understand what you're talking about. But I'm watching a lot of Turkish series on the Bosnian TV, like Osman, Alparslan, and those old heroes. But like I'm watching those series for the last 4 years, maybe, or 5, but I still don't understand Turkish.
You know what? Turkish is a very difficult language. Actually, I can say that Turkish is more difficult than Arabic. Somebody will say, "Wow, how come?" No, because a way of thinking when making a Turkish sentence is different than our language. But Arabic is the same way of thinking. So Turkish language is something like German. You have to think opposite. You have to first make sentence in your head, and then to say, because
Okay.
it's opposite. I don't know how to explain it.
That
But
is something.
in Arabic, in order, order in a sentence in Arabic is the same like in our language or in English.
Yeah.
But in Turkish is a little bit opposite, because the verb is coming on the end, Yes.
Can
I
you?
go home, eve gidiyorum.
Yes, exactly. Can you say something in Turkish but in the English version?
An English version?
Yeah.
How-
I mean, to translate it word by word.
For example, ben eve gidiyorum. Ben, me, I, eve, home, gidiyorum, go.
So I home go.
I home go. Yes.
Not I'm going home.
No.
Or I go home.
No. I home go.
And even in Arabic, it's totally different. They don't say it that way.
In Arabic, they say
أنا أذهب للبيت.
أذهب للبيت. The same way. I go home.
Yes,
I
the
go
same
home. أذهب إلى البيت.
as you can say it in English.
Yeah, in English or Bosnian. It's the same.
Interesting. So yes, definitely. I think that Turkish is really hard.
Yes. But I loved it. I studied and I was translating some series from Turkish to actually that time was the first Turkish series that published in Bosnia in Bosnian TV. Dikkat Bebek var. Many years ago. And
what about the Farsi? So you learned also, but I don't understand how did you how were you able to learn all those languages at the same time?
That's why
what is the secret sauce to understand?
Actually, this is like comparative linguistics. So we were studying 3 languages, Oriental languages. It looks like similar, the same, but they are totally different. Arabic is different than Turkish language. Arabic is different than Farsi.
Yeah.
Farsi is different than, Turkish. So all three languages are different. They have their own grammar. They have all own type of writing. Okay, Turkish has, they write Latin, but they have some of their letters, Turkish letters. They catch some Arabic and Farsi words, okay, but totally different than Arabic and Farsi. Farsi is totally different than Arabic, only, Arabic letters, so alphabet. But also in Farsi, they have their some own letters.
Okay, so can you now tell me something in Farsi? For example, can you tell our Iranian audience, welcome to Hub2Connect podcast?
خوش آمدید به برنامه Hub2Connect درس الخيمة.
Oh my God! Okay, so I think we have to do podcasts in different languages. By the way, I once made a poll on LinkedIn, asking the audience which language would you prefer, English, Arabic, or a podcast having both languages.
What they said?
Unfortunately, like 80% said English, and 20% said Arabic. So I'm looking forward soon to have also podcasts in Arabic. And by the way, we are going to have podcasts in Sarajevo in Bosnian language.
Good.
So we will be calling also the entrepreneurs in Bosnia and give them the opportunity to tell everything to the world.
Good.
Anyways, why do they call you the Fox?
The Fox, because my surname is Fox.
I know, but I'm sure many people don't know.
You mean Desert Fox?
Yes, Desert Fox.
So, you know what? Actually, when I started to study Arabic, I just I felt like I entered some new space, cosmos for me. Arabic language is like ocean, like you are always discovering something. You are finding. Actually, I found myself in it. You never know what can impact on you. For example, when we studied Arabic poetry, especially old Arabian poetry, the mu'allaqat, this is pre-Islamic Arabian poetry, I just felt like, I'm like 1,000 years or 1,500 years ago living with the people in the desert, with Antara bin Shaddad, Imru al-Qais. When Imru al-Qais يقول, when Imru al-Qais, one of the poets, say, قف نبكي من ذكرى حبيب ومنزلي بسقط لوى بين دخول فهوملي.
Wow.
I just felt, he's talking to his friends, and he said, stay here, my friends, to cry, remembering a place where my love was living, something like this.
But in Arabic, it's much, much, much stronger than
No.
the
In Arabic, it
translation.
has, Arabic language is so specific.
It has some kind of...
it has a message. It has very deep meaning. So I just felt, I'm there, sitting with them.
You belong there.
I belong that place, and I'm crying with them, every time, really, because here now in some places, that we are in the Gulf like 15 years or something like 15 years. So we have some places, that we are used to visit in the desert. And always when we go back, I see, say, those places. So I always remember Imr al-Qais. Actually, Imr al-Qais is always in my mind, It's something very, and I started, because of him, I started to paint with the sand. I just wanted, first time when I touched the desert and the sand, I felt, that spirit of fighting people, Bedouins, that they were Bedouins, how they were living in the desert, that they're very, very, very hard and difficult life, but nice, they had emotions, they were people.
Emotions,
They were
peaceful maybe,
people.
or
They had their own peace,
they didn't have that kind of stress which we are having nowadays,
No,
with,
that
with
was,
all the technology and everything around us. Yeah.
So I just, when I touch the sand, I just feel, I belong to the sand. It's something, and I wanted to bring all this sand with me to Bosnia to paint معلقة إمرؤ القيس. So it was, I just wanted, it was a challenge for me. I like those difficult things. And I tried to paint, but it is not going. I put this and this, the glue, this one. No,
But
it's going
when
down.
was that? When did you start with the painting with the sand?
1999, something like this. 2000, I think. Like 23 years ago, I think.
2 years ago.
23 years ago. It was something, and I wanted to paint that معلقة. I want to paint معلقة إمرؤ القيس. Nobody. I was not talking to anyone, about this. I'm just living this.
I'm sure that nobody ever had that idea to do it.
I'm sure also, because it's something, that my heart was guiding me. I just listening my heart, and I think the heart is the best guide for people. Sometimes you feel that you are wrong, but no, your heart will not bring you to wrong way. So I just feel my heart,
and don't ever challenge your heart, right? Whatever your heart says,
but just when you see,
listen to your
you
heart
have,
and do it.
yes, but if your heart say you can do it, of course. I don't like when people say no, you cannot do. I don't like negative people. I just, please, negative
Of course,
people,
negative people,
go away from me.
just-
I don't give them chance to be close to me.
You are so positive. Even that at the time you entered the studio, everything just was so shiny in the studio and so positive. I was a bit tired because I had a podcast session before you came in, and I was like thinking, oh my God, yeah, it's gonna be a hard session. But actually, you just came in and everything was like, wow.
Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah.
thanks God. So this is how I started to paint, and one by one, and second and third, and and I, when I painted lots of works, one artist from Egypt, Dr. Muhammad Arabi, when he saw my works, so he said, you should make exhibition, it's beautiful, it's unique. And I said, okay, I will try.
And that was the time when you made your
my first
exhibition
was 2005, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, I think 5. And then I don't know really how many exhibitions I had till now.
I was always stunned with the ways you made those drawings. The first thing is the way that the sand never falls off. You have a lot of paintings that are there like since I think 1999. Yeah.
2000, yeah, like 2000.
Or 2000. And the sand is still there. It doesn't fall.
Yeah. Everything is the same, and the color and everything.
What did you do?
It's secret.
Oh, so that is the secret, yeah?
Yeah, it's secret. No, I cannot say. because actually I was trying to find a solution how my sand will not fall down, how my sand will not change the color, what I should do, it's um, so I found the solution
And
for
you were
me.
using
And
different sands for every painting. It was a
yes, of
different sand.
course, different sands and
So
different
your solution had to be a solution that is unique
for all kinds
for
of
any
sands.
kind of sand. Yeah. And
Yes.
and tell me, what was the easiest or the most sand that you were attached to when you were making a drawing?
You know what? Just before I don't want to forget to say this. I had so many, how to say, situations with my sand. When I pick up the sand. So when I remember now which sand is the best for, I cannot say which sand because every sand has actually has is a unique, Some, for example, I remember sand from Libya is just like dust, When you touch it, it's red and it's like dust. So it's so interesting how to deal with this, It's a little bit difficult, but I succeed to manage it, For example, sand from Rub al Khali.
Mm-hmm.
It's, how to say, for me is easy. It's much easier, and I can say the best one. I don't know. Maybe I love this Rub al Khali desert because of all stories. That historic stories
So
and our
every
history
sand has
and
its own story.
of
behind
course,
it, yeah.
every grain of the sand has its own story.
Oh.
So, for example, when I was in Saudi Arabia. I remember it was 2007. I think in August. I think it was August. Yes, and I took.
That was too hot.
Yes,
Almost
I
60
took-
degrees, I think.
I wanted to go to the place where Imrul Qais was living. So I asked people to bring me there. They said it's a little bit far from Riyadh, but I said, but I want. They said, okay, we will bring you to Dir'iyah. Dir'iyah, a place where Mamlaka Saudiya, Saudi Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, was found. And actually, I took sand from that place and. I made a story about Dir'iyah and the beginning of Mamlaka Saudiya. Then, for example, I took sand from some part of Rub al Khali, okay, in the gallon, plastic gallon. Mm-hmm. And on the border, they were asking, what is this?
The 20-liter gallons, I believe, or 40 liters, something like that.
Less.
Okay.
They were asking, what is this? I don't have any, I just have small bag with my clothes and the gallon.
Oh my God.
And they said, what is this? I said, I need this. This is my birthday gift. They said, how come? Nobody is taking sand for a birthday gift. What is inside? What is inside of this? I said, nothing, just sand. I said, this is for me very precious. So for me, this sand from Rub al Khali is very precious and very important. And they said, okay. Then when I was in 2003, I think, four, I was in Israel and Palestine. And also I had some situation. I took some sand from Palestine. I was that time journalist. Going
so besides everything, you were also a journalist.
Yeah, I was working for Bosnian TV, national TV.
We did not talk about that, but
so I took some sand, from different sites from Palestine, and I took it with me in my luggage in the bag in the airport in Tel Aviv. I had a situation that all sand fell down, It's when they opened my luggage, all sand fell down. So it was so. They said, "What is this?" I said, "Please, I need this. This is for my art." So it was, something very. Or for example, in Libya,
So did you have to collect all the sand or?
they collected.
Oh, really?
Yes, they were so kind, and they collected all my sand and put to special bag and with the zipper. And I said, "Okay, go."
And was it every time like a positive situation, or you had situations where?
I had situation in Libya when I was collecting. Also, I was there as a journalist. I was collecting some sand near Tripoli, and I took just one glass, and
Okay.
I was down, and putting sand to the glass, and just I don't know from where one man came and he said, "What is this?" I said, "This is sand for my art." He said, "Which art?
What art?
What's
What
that?"
sand? What are you
This
talking
is-
about? Yeah.
This is our soil. Our soil is not going from our country.
Oh, really?
I said,
Oh
"Oh
my
my God." I was afraid, really. I said he was policeman, but I
He
said
made you
that-
feel like you are stealing part
it
of,
was, it
of,
was
of the
2004
land. Or,
also. So I
Yeah.
said, actually, I need to contact embassy, to give me my sand back, So this is, always I had some situations. I had always some situations regarding my sand and my paintings, and also, when whenever I go, I take sand with me. If I go to Mecca, for example, there is no sand in Mecca, but I find place where is a sand, and I take sand with me from Mecca.
So wherever you go, the sand follows you. You will find.
Yeah, this is all because of my Arabic language.
So you are a desert fox, definitely.
Yes, I like, I love this Arabic tradition, Arabic culture. I don't know, I just feel that I belong this place, this. I like tradition, especially, عادات and taqalid. The
Yeah, traditions.
traditions in all country. Especially with Bedouins, this is something very
Something
interesting
unique
for
and
you.
special,
Unique,
and yeah.
unique, yes. Especially, how they were so wisdom, they had wisdom. They had, they were brave,
Yes, they were brave, and even their hospitality was at a very big.
Until now,
big
they are
level,
very,
yes,
until
yes,
now.
yes.
This is something,
If you go and
you cannot find this
and
anywhere.
visit them, they will make you feel like you came home.
So this is, I just like this. I like Arabian and Peninsula. It's always, living with me, and whenever I go, actually, whenever I go.
And how many drawings do you have?
Drawings,
Yeah.
I don't know really.
Approximately, how
didn't-
many
I don't
drawings
know.
did you?
Maybe 40, 50, something like this.
Oh, that's a big number.
I don't know really. I think 50, something. I don't know. I stopped to count.
And are you planning to have soon any exhibitions?
Actually, yes, I'm planning to have some exhibition. Last my exhibition was 2 years ago. It was in last my exhibition was 2 years ago in Sarajevo. It was part of Sarajevo Winter Festival. I was so happy, part of the desert in
the
winter Sarajevo, it's in
Wow.
cold Sarajevo, so it was so interesting. I think I will make some new exhibition, something soon, not that soon, but in next few months.
Well, and I know that you want to make something
Special.
special and very different,
very different than
the
before.
standard
My
exhibitions.
previous, yes. So this is my new project.
But it is still a secret. You don't want
Of course, a
you don't
secret.
want to reveal what
Of course.
is it going to be, yeah?
Yes.
And when are you planning that to happen?
I don't know. I think until end of this year.
Okay, so that is soon coming then.
Yeah.
Sanita, I know that Arabic is in your blood. And I know and I heard that you were writing your own Arabic
Oh no,
poetry.
no, please.
Yes,
Please, no.
yes. And I think this is a good time now to tell us about your poetry.
You know, I like Arabic, and I really, you know, I'm living with this Arabic language. You know, I feel it. I feel in Arabic. You know, sometimes I cannot express in Bosnian language or in English. You know, as I can express in Arabic.
And your mother tongue is Bosnian.
My mother tongue is
God.
Bosnian. Yes.
Wow.
But you know, sometimes I like to play with words in Arabic, and you know, the words connected with my feelings, or you know, just like I don't know, this Arabian Peninsula, the Gulf, you know, especially the Gulf is giving me some inspiration. So I'm just playing with words, you know. I can say that I'm playing with words that has some something, you know, some meaning.
Can we hear some of that poetry?
I will try. وحسيت يد يلمس وجهي إنه عطرك تجسم مع حلمي.
Wow, that is too big. Those are too big. I mean, very big words.
I will try to find another one. غيابك عني يغرقني في خوفي ووجودك بجانبي هو حبل نجاتي.
Wow, oh my God.
وسطور أبياتي هذه تخفف ألمي ولله الحمد الذي ذكره يجلى قلبي.
Wow, that is so beautiful. How come you
رأيتك أمامي تمدد يدك اتجاهي إنه سراب واهة الصحراء لعطشائي.
Did you ever publish those poetries?
No.
Why? What are you waiting for?
قطرات المطر تغرق في عمق النهر كأنها سيل دموعي تغرق في جمال الصبر.
One more?
وتنقش رموشك أبياتا على قلبي هل رأيت مطر غسل نقوش من الحجر.
I think that I by now believe that you have a book full of poetry.
These are just some of them. No, I'm just, you know, it's something, it's happened, you know.
And how does that come? Do you get
I don't know. I
some
don't know.
kind
Just
of inspiration, or
the first one was I don't know. I was just sleeping, you know, and it came to my dream, you know.
were you awake or sleep?
I was something between. In between, I don't know. وحسيت يد يلمس وجهي إنه عطرك يتجسم مع حلمي. I felt one hand touching my face. Indeed, it was your smell bonded with my dreams. So
Wow. But again, you know, I just need to tell everyone watching this podcast that still in Arabic it is much more.
No, in Arabic this is something very special.
Yes,
so
I mean, for those who understand Arabic language, they can feel how strong is the poetry. Oh my God!
So this is something.
Where's your book?
Inshallah.
When?
Inshallah.
I think now everyone will be asking for your book. Definitely.
I don't know. I just started, you know. It was I was surprised also. I was surprised, you know, it just came, you know, I'm living with this Arabic. And it's just coming, you know, to my, especially in the night, during the night, to my mind, you know, and I have to wake up to write this. If I write down, if I don't write, it will go. I will forget.
So, artist, multiple languages, poet,
I cannot say I'm poet.
journalist.
I'm just playing with words.
You are a
I'm
poet.
using.
Come on, you are a poet, definitely. Journalist,
Oh
a
my
mother.
God.
How many children do you have?
I have one son.
One son.
Yes.
And did you give him an Arabic name?
Of course.
Oh, yes.
Of course, I gave him Arabic name.
What is his name if that is not?
Hamdan.
Hamdan.
Yes.
And it is a Khaliji name, Emirati name, pure Emirati name.
Yes. This is because I love Emirates.
And we forgot one more thing. You're a diplomat as well.
Yes, I am.
In the embassy of Bosnia, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I have to say that I would never be what I am now with the support of my family, my mother, my father, my sister. So actually, they are my support, big support during my life.
Yeah, family is everything.
Actually, this is the most important thing. Without them and without their support, they know that I'm a little bit, how to say, I want this. So they, alhamdulillah, they supported me in everything what I wanted. So I just followed my heart and they supported my heart. This is something, and may Allah bless my parents and my family, my sister and everyone.
Ameen, inshallah. Definitely, the family plays a big role for people's success. And it's very important, to always push, support your loved ones if you see that they can succeed in something. Just to give your best to help them do it and to come to fulfill their goal.
You know what, Walid, when, for example, I always say that, now when I became mother, I understand all worries of my mother. So I'm sorry for my mother. I made her, worry about me, because my mind was free, I wanted to explore everything, I want to see this one. I just understand I wanted to explore country. For example, I was in Emirates, I was in Qatar. So when I used to go alone, to explore the country. So when my mom said, where are you, Sanita? I said, I'm on the way going to explore desert and this. She said, please don't go alone. I said, no, I'm not alone. I'm with my friends. No, I'm alone. Actually, I wanted to be alone because my friends will
take out
disrupt me,
disrupt you, and take out that inspiration,
my energy, and my
your energy. Definitely, yes.
Because if I'm in my expedition, I this is like my expedition, to explore something, to feel spirit of the desert, to feel spirit of the, I had some situation, very difficult situation. I was a few times, in Doha. I was in Qatar when I was exploring, some parts of the deserts. It's people
Scary.
it was sometimes it was scary, when you go to desert, for example, and you are following some road, and I said, I will see what is this, what is there in this road, I want to see maybe some village, I can find some Bedouins, but suddenly in front of you are two men with the weapons.
What are they,
but
guards
not like police or army. They are just in civil clothes.
Okay.
But with the weapons, asking where are you going. So I asked, what is this? They said, this is a private private land. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They guarded the place, but I was afraid, I was alone, because I wanted to explore.
But
I don't want to someone disrupt my energy.
Someone's tribe or something like that, or
no, they not. They are just they were guarding the place,
okay.
Like himaya or protection of the place.
Yeah, protecting the okay. And were you always going to do drawings or just to explore and
I'm going to explore. I want to see everything. I want to talk. I was looking for. I always look for old people, because they are full of old
full of
stories.
thoughts? Yes, full of old stories and full of
Full of
thoughts.
old
Yes.
stories. I like this. I like this history. I like Arabic history to listen their stories. And riwaya in
that
Arabic is riwaya is something very important.
yeah,
They like riwaya, so I
storytelling.
like
Yes.
storytelling. So I like when people are telling stories from their tradition, culture, history, and everything, from some qabail tribes.
But that was so brave from your side to go and
I
explore
told you, I
alone
just
in the
follow my
desert
heart.
and
My heart was so
see,
brave.
you know why? I'll tell you one thing. Like back in 2005, I was working for an oil and gas company. We were working a lot in the desert, but we were not allowed to go under 3 cars inside the desert. We had some projects where I used to go alone in the desert because I just wanted to get the job done. And I know it was so scary. You feel many things, you see a lot, but for you as a woman,
But
it
you know
was
what?
really,
I'm not.
brave.
I didn't go. For example, never during the night. No, alone. Never.
But even
There's a few
anything can
times there
happen.
were
Like, for
families.
example, your car can be stuck in the sand or
I don't
something.
know. I just say tawakkal ala Allah. I don't know how to say. This is when your heart is guiding you.
Oh my God.
Sometimes very difficult places, and very dangerous places. So I don't know. I don't feel that is dangerous.
But did you ever have or face any situation where you had something?
No, I hadn't. Like with collecting my sand or exploring desert. No, but sometimes as a journalist, I was in some situations, dangerous. But it's good. It's all experience, good
Nice.
experience.
Nice. I can imagine. I mean, for me, it's very hard, to go to and explore new places
I told
alone.
you
And,
I want some. I like some difficult. And never in my life I didn't like, and I didn't choose something easy. I don't like easy things. I don't like it. I just I like something very hard and very difficult. So I like when there is a problem. I like to be to find a solution for the problem. It's on a peaceful way.
And before we end the session, can you tell us to how many countries how many countries did you visit?
I don't know. How can
Okay. Let's take the Arabic countries.
Arabic countries? Not that much. Okay, I was in Egypt, Libya, Palestine, Jordan, Syria, Kuwait, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Emirates, Qatar, Oman. I think.
That's almost the whole Middle East.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Wow.
I think that's all.
But you didn't go to Algeria, Morocco.
No, I didn't.
No.
But I would like to go to see, there's some tribes in Morocco and Aljazair.
Again, alone, yeah?
No.
Not anymore.
No.
And besides visiting all those countries, now I know that you are very attached to the UAE. But what do you feel like, let's say, to you as a home country? Is it Bosnia or UAE or even Serbia? I know your mom is born in Serbia.
You know what? My home country is Bosnia. And I miss Bosnia. I just miss smell of of Bosnia, you know, smell of the
The
spirit,
nature, the beautiful nature,
spirit of
yes.
Bosnia, you know. I just missed it, you know, miss. But when I go to Bosnia, I miss Emirates. I always missing something, you know. I always, this is something that when you love something, you miss it, you know, if it's not with you. So I'm just missing my Bosnia while I'm here, and I'm missing Emirates and spirit of the desert
Spirit of the desert
while I'm in Bosnia, you
and
know.
spirit of the nature.
You know, it's something I cannot explain. You know, the both countries are living with me, and I'm living. You know, I'm living with these feelings.
So I guess that you will have all the time to be in between
But
both
this is,
countries, yeah?
I'm not in. How to say? I just the most important thing is to accept reality, real life. How to say? I'm just talking now like the children. You know, this is real life,
No,
and this is not.
it's
So
logic, yeah.
the most important thing is to accept reality. So when you accept it, it's everything is much easier in the life. If you don't accept, if you are always fighting, you go to Bosnia, I don't like. You go to Emirates, I don't like. You know, no.
So it's
no,
not
you
only
just
acceptance, it's also to adapt.
adoption. Actually, adoption.
You have to adapt.
We finished adoption. We adapted, but the most important is to accept. First, adapt. When you adapt, you know, okay, I adapted. You know, I love this place and I adapted. But you know, the second step is to accept. When you accept this reality, I'm here. You know,
Yeah.
I miss Bosnia. I cannot go to Bosnia right now. Okay, I want to feel smell of spring in Bosnia. You know, it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful. I like to feel spirit of Ramadan in Bosnia. This is something very special.
Yeah.
But I accept. So when I accept, I'm happy that I will, when I have a chance, I will go and I will feel, you know. So I think the same is while I'm in Bosnia, you know.
You miss
I miss the Emirates.
the spirit of the desert.
I miss spirit of the desert. I miss to touch the sand, you know. But I accept it, and I just have, you know, sabr. You know, the I'm a patient.
Patience.
You know, I have a patience. I will wait for the moment when I will touch my sand. You know. So when you accept the situation, you are peaceful. Your mind is peaceful and you are calm and you are happy. So happiness is in acception of the reality and the situation that you are. So all the time when you accept, you are happy.
I think we are almost closing an hour of the podcast, 1 hour. So before we come to an end, do you have any message you would like to tell our audience?
Of course. My message is just follow your heart. Listen to your heart. This is the most important. Everyone should listen to their heart, you know. When you want to decide something, when you are in some, you know, crossroad, just ask your heart. Your heart will not lie. You know, when you are meeting people, if your heart say that some people that you are meeting with them are not okay, go away. And you will not be wrong. Believe me. So just follow your heart and accept the situation and you will be happy. This is
I agree with you 100% because I was in many situations where I sit with people, I just don't feel comfortable talking with them or feeling, even if I see that there is a big business opportunity. You know, for me everything is business. So in these situations I always follow my heart. I don't go further. So I agree with you 100%. And Same advice to you all.
Sometimes there are some rational ways and emotional ways to decide something. I can say that I use my rational way asking my heart. So my heart is my guide. My heart guided me to Arabic language. So my heart, my brave heart, guided me to study difficult Arabic language. So I always listen to my heart, my brave heart, to choose difficult and a little bit dangerous ways. So I know, when you are listening to your heart, you will be happy. This is my message to all.
Beautiful. Until now, we always had messages for, related to business. But I'm really happy to have a different type of message that is really from the heart and
From the heart to the success.
Yes.
Listen to me. This is message for the business and everyone, even including business. Just if you feel that person is not good, that if your heart say it's not good, go away.
even if you feel that 1%.
Even if
1%
a
of
little
doubt, yeah.
bit, just 1%, if you feel that there is something, your heart is telling you that there is something not good, there is something, go away.
We all have to be artists. Not anyone can be an artist, definitely. Sanita, I want to thank you very much for being with us here today, and thank you very much for coming all the way from Abu Dhabi to this podcast. I look forward, by the way, to invite you for in a new series which will be in Arabic.
Okay.
Because I think maybe this would have been much better, or it would have been much more interesting if we had it in Arabic. So that came up in my mind during our discussions and talks. So I look forward to invite you.
Inshallah,
again.
I would like, from now, I will accept the invitation for the that podcast because I feel when I speak in Arabic, I feel more comfortable, and the speech is coming from myself. So,
But it will be hard to catch you again.
no problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And guys, stay tuned. With us today was Sanita Lisica. See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.